Okay, great afternoon. I'm going to put up some links in this, and these are a couple of things that I had was watching came across the Nisargadatta Satsang. I put these out in 2017. Now I had read, I've got somebody out there, of course, that says, I know nothing about Nisargadatta. I'm not his student. Should not open my mouth about him. Just going off in the usual tangent. But no, actually, he put out the book that is expounded about him, I Am That, came out in 1973, okay? Now, after realization in 1999 is when I read I Am That. Right after realization, when everything blew out and fell away, and my guru said, he asked me, questioned me about what had happened, and he said, that's realization, and that's basically what I was saying was the Ashtavakra Gita and the Vivekchudamani. And I go, well, what are those? I had no idea about non-duality. It wasn't something I read and was trying to parrot and expound on. This is what happened, the shift in consciousness. So I went and got those, the Ashtavakra and the Vivekchudamani, because they were really right available. I was living in Rishikesh, so I went down and picked them up and opened it and went, yes, 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 because it's my direct experience, okay? It was reality to me. It was not something I had to figure out and try to get it logically. It was reality. So after I got those, I also, made some went down to southern India, and I got the book, the talks with Ramana Maharishi, not the ones that were edited by Godman. He edited things and spun it, took things out, and so, no, I don't read Godman's stuff because it's not the direct thing. I took the books that were put into place by the person that was with Ramana, that was his translator, the person that understood. I think it was, he speaks Telugu and English quite easily. So I take that one, the ones that he directly took when Ramana was speaking, okay? So that's what I use as a reference, not Godman's things that have been edited, okay? Edited for, another audience. So there's that. And then the I Am That, I also read and talked on since 1999, So this idea, that this person is trying to put forth that I know nothing about Nisargadatta, so I shouldn't open my mouth and say a thing about him, is absolutely bogus. As most of their, spewings they want to put out and rantings they want to put out, it's totally not true, okay? Like I said, I Am That is a book that I had in my library that I brought back also with me from India. I bought it while I was in India, okay? In 1999, okay? So yeah, I love when people just project out and they just say whatever is convenient at the moment to try to dispel whatever you say and put them on some elevated platform because they read his book, okay? So anyway, I'm going to put the links to the satsangs there, and it's about 8 minutes in, one of them, because the first 8 minutes of the Nisargadatta thing, he's just walking through the town and stuff, visiting his son that's selling the bidi cigarettes, and about 8 minutes in, he gets into it. Now, in this video, you'll see where I was saying it's something that I've always said is about the Linga. And Nisargadatta is trying to explain to this guy, like I have tried to explain to students, about the Linga. If you go into Khajuraho, now Khajuraho is a very famous tantric temple, okay? And when you go in, you're leaving the physical world behind, is what it's representing. The further you go, the more quiet it becomes in the temple, until you get to the inner sanctum where the Linga is there. Now, I have, if you look on my other channel, Guru Swamiji, you'll see where I've talked about the Linga, Khajuraho, the Linga, the yoni, what it represents. The Linga is basically the divine is. It is representation of the zero. Why is it shaped like this? It's not a penis. It's like a 0 point balance. It is the pregnant void. It is the divine is. And when the things come from the pregnant void, they come into the yoni, which is representative of Maya Shakti, that spins things into manifestation. Okay, so Shakti takes these things and acts kind of like a prism, okay, depending on the energy that's there. You get a different color, vibration, whatever, okay, and it brings it out into existence. So in this video, you'll see the one that I put out in 2017, where I'm saying that, yes, Nisargadatta is trying to explain to this guy about the Linga. I love when people say, well, no, the Linga is a penis. It's not a penis. It has nothing to do with the physical form, okay? That is such a fallacy. I guess where they go, a phallic symbol. But no, it's a fallacy of the phallic symbol, okay? So yeah, if you want to see Nisargadatta, there is a link to that satsang, which is online, and you'll see he's a very fiery persona. Now that's the other thing I get. If you were a realized master, you would be gentle and sweet, and you'd have this demeanor, and you don't lose the personality that you've developed, okay? What changes is the consciousness, not the personality, okay? So anyway, I'm going to put this up and leave these links online, and so you can see for yourself. So I'll put a few links. I'll see if I can find the other thing. I've got so many videos up since like 1999, 2000. I mean, tons of videos. So I'll see if I can find the other videos where I was talking about that subject. Okay, so much love and light. See you online.